Hello everyone, my name is Caleb Leach and I've been an actor with Knoxville Christian Arts Ministries since the beginning in 2009. I love KnoxCAM because of the unique stories we get to tell to people who are not your usual theater and arts patrons. Some of the most powerful acting experiences of my life have come through KnoxCAM, and for that, I'm forever grateful. There was a year when we performed the story of the demon-possessed man who the demons left and went into the pigs. I got the opportunity to play that character and walk out the story of what it looks like after God brings us out of bondage. The next year, I was at a worship event for a prison ministry in Knoxville, and a man came up to me and told me that he had seen the show the year before and had gotten saved that night, and that the story had changed his life. I am so grateful to even be a part of that man's story, and that is all because of KnoxCAM. Now, his story is not the only one like it, and this last year, we were able to make another strong impact for God's kingdom. Last spring, we traveled to 6 different prisons across Tennessee to perform, as well as a night at our local homeless shelter. We did a community performance event in Kentucky and 3 different concerts in the Knoxville area churches. Our story was a modern-day telling of the parable of the Good Samaritan, and we got to share that story with over 2,000 people. As with all our performances, we gave an opportunity for people to trust Christ as their Savior, and we're very excited to see people commit their lives to Him for the very first time. During the summer, we filmed our 3rd movie, called The Broken Road. It focuses on the question of where God is when our sin results in irreversible tragedy for us and those around us. The film is currently in post-production and will be distributed to prisons throughout the Southeast during 2024. We can't wait to see how God uses this film to minister to many whom we would never be able to reach with our touring shows. This year is our 15th anniversary of our touring show, and we want to celebrate God's love and faithfulness, not just to us as a ministry, but to His people everywhere. Our story this year is called The Feast. It's based on Jesus' parable of the king who gives a great wedding feast. It's been a joy to work on this new story about how Jesus, because of His unending love and faithfulness, will always look for the lost and invites them into His kingdom if they will trust Him. We had our first performance in November at our local rescue mission, and we look forward to ministering to the rest of our scheduled locations through the spring of 2024. We want to say thank you to all of you who give your time as members of KnoxCAM. You have seen firsthand the impact that you make on the people we serve, and the selfless way you show up and share your gifts and talents is incredible. All of this was made possible by our giving partners, the generous sponsors who fund KnoxCAM. We know you give because you love God and what He's doing through KnoxCAM. Your giving has an impact far beyond what any of us will ever know, and we thank you. This last year has been amazing, and we want to continue the momentum we have been building. During this season of giving, will you prayerfully consider an end-of-the-year gift to KnoxCAM? We're still $15,000 short of our 2023 fundraising goal, and you can help us get across the finish line to be fully funded for next year. Now that may seem like a huge number, but when we bring God what we have, He can do wonders. Again, we thank all of you who help us make Knoxville Christian Arts Ministries possible, and we wish you a very merry and blessed Christmas.